Hello everybody and welcome back to part 2 of the dress and the mess. Now this is where we're going to touch on Megan's clothing, Megan's hair, their website, and another few, bits and bobs. So let's just jump in and keep going, shall we? Let's go. This was sent to me by one of my subscribers saying they were shocked that Harry had a meeting with Chief Wayne Sparrow because it's probably a breach of protocol and a diplomatic incident. On whose authority did Harry speak to this chief? And when you click on the link, it says that this is a step of reconciliation between the Crown and Canada's Indigenous communities. I agree. Did the royal family tell him he could do this? And it just so happens at the same time, one of my subscribers said that Harry and Meghan are trying to politicize the Indigenous people against the Crown and score points with the wokies over in Canada. I agree. Moving on, I just had to show this. Remember, Harry said this in The Spare. His alarming baldness, more advanced than my own. His famous resemblance to Mummy, which was fading with time, with age. Remember, Harry said that in Spare? Well, I gotta be honest, when I'm looking, he still looks just like his mother. And Harry has never looked like his mother. Jealous. Next up, before we move on, I pointed out that except for the GMA interview, neither Harry nor Meghan wore Invictus gear. And one of my subscribers said they don't wear the gear so they can reuse the taped footage later on for other things. Spot on. That did not even occur to me. No wonder they were not wearing Invictus gear at any time except when he gave the GMA interview. Now, the next thing I need to point out is what happened when Harry and Meghan went on that fabulous secret double date with Michael Bublé and his wife, right? We've all heard about this. Well, it was put up on Twitter by Royally Sage, thank you, Royally Sage, that basically Meghan Markle treated Harry like a small child. Why am I not surprised? Apparently, during dinner, Meghan had her hand on his back the entire time and was answering for Harry. Oh, he loves this food. Oh, this is great. Oh, he likes that. Oh my God, I would die. Moving on. Let's move on to the clothing now. I told you before that Remoulade Sauce, who we all know, has been going through and pricing all the clothing. So here we go. This is the first outfit she wore of the day, new and rewear together, totaled $2,390. That does not include the jewelry. That's just the outfit. Now, the next outfit was when she went to visit the First Nations. Now, it's interesting to note, which I agree with him, you really couldn't see the shirt and the trousers, and yet Hello Magazine ID'd them, so they were handing out the information again like they did last year to the journalists. This outfit was $1,420, not including the shirt and the pants. That's just the coat and the earrings. And then that night, they went out to dinner, and according to Remoulade Sauce, the jacket and the purse were rewears. And the price you're about to see does not include shirts, pants, or shoes. Nope. Okay, just the coat and the bag came to $7,985. Now, we know the next day she was seen at the Mount Curie Community Center. What I got from what Remoulade Sauce wrote here is that she has a new diamond bracelet. This girl likes her diamonds, let me tell you. So everything all totaled, not including the gold beaded bangle, came to $20,475. Unbelievable. Then they moved on to the Whistler Sliding Center and a new Hermes jacket. And what I've noticed about Remoulade Sauce was he was able to point out that this jacket was not current season, so it was quote unquote vintage sourced. The entire outfit without the gold bangle, $21,810. That evening, it was the night they went out to dinner with Michael Bublé and his wife. Nothing is identified except the coat and the earrings. That alone is $2,540. On day 3, we know that Harry and Meghan went to that curling event. Everything that she was wearing all day came to $3,400. except her bag was unidentified. But Hello Magazine, again, had the information, but Remoulade Sauce left that off. Now, at the end of the night, we know that they were supposed to leave, but instead they hung out and went to the 1 year to go dinner, where one of the things that Megan was wearing, what we noticed, was a brand new $12,500 necklace. And then everybody's going on about this dress. This is the exact same dress she wore to Variety, just in a different color. So everything she was wearing, not including shoes, because those were unidentified, that night came to $31,590. So with that, Remoulade Sauce did a breakdown of the cost of the new items, over $37,000. The rewear items, $27,000 or over $27,000. And the unidentified items, very interesting. Now, with all of this, Remoulade Sauce did say that they know that the Sussex is merch, but it was unbelievable how blatant it was this week at Invictus. So for those of you who total it up with everything, and remember, he didn't put her wedding ring and stuff in there either. She spent over $90,000 on clothes. And it's because of this that Invictus veterans are starting to revolt, per Lady C. Apparently, behind the scenes, they want Harry and Meghan out. We've heard this before. Let's see what can be done. Let's move on now to their new website. Just want to let you know that the gentleman that sold it to them, the Sussex.com, owned it for 30 years. He is a UK gentleman who lives in Maryland. He had no idea who was buying it. Ugh. All right, moving on. Let's talk now about this wonderful, loved up couple. They're just so happy together. I'm sorry. These pictures tell a story. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't giving her attention and she got mad. Anyway, her hair, I couldn't help but notice this in these fabulous photos where they're never standing together. Her hair, okay. So this Twitter user put up, look at her hair at the event with Kevin Costner. Now we know that her hair now, she has extensions in. This is not her hair. When you look at it from the side, this was not a good vantage point to show. You can see her real hair, how short it is. It's broken. It looks terrible. And then the fake hair is going over her shoulder. Even when she was talking, you can see, look at that. You can see it. Her real hair is a mess, and she's got these fake extensions in. She also has something going on the left side of her face. I don't know if that's glue or what it is, but that's obviously not her real hair, you guys. All right, as we're sliding into the end, I just wanted to show you these two pictures sent to me by one of my subscribers. This is Megan unphotoshopped. Yep. All right. Now, I let my Patreon people know about this, but I just thought it was really important to let everybody know about this as well. We know that Harry has no way back, and I agree with Unlikely Bot. They're basically blaming the men in gray suits. Remember that? It was the same thing with his grandmother. They won't let me see her, even though they were invited multiple times and they didn't go. They're blaming Harry not spending time with his dad on the men in gray suits, instead of just admitting the fact that nobody wanted to see him, and completely also ignoring the fact that he had to go straight back because he was giving out an award for the NFL. So this whole narrative that he's doing with Meghan just doesn't work. I completely agree with Royally Blue. I think when the family thinks of him, this is what they see. Yep. You can spin the narrative any way you want to try to spin it. It doesn't change anything. They don't want to see you, and you can try to blame it on the Palace aides till you blew in your face. The reason you flew over is because your dad wouldn't Zoom call with you, and he wouldn't Zoom call with you because you're untrustworthy. Live it, accept it, grow from it. You said yourself, your family's, in California. Now, before I go, I want to give two shout outs. One is to this gentleman. It's Francis Page Media, at Francis Page MED on Twitter. He is a former Queen's Guard who has started a Twitter account and a YouTube page. You're definitely going to want to take a look at that. Now, the other person I want to give a shout out to, I've given a shout out to before, but just in case, you guys don't forget about Royal Daily Tea. She has a great channel as well on YouTube. Follow her. All right, you guys, you know what I want. Put those comments down, make them good, because your comments are, really good. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell. Don't forget, in the link you can find in the description box links to my Patreon, my father's book, etc. And don't forget, if you don't get notifications, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you can find me here, okay? As always, you guys, have a great day.